Well, Delmarva gets ready to play host to thousands of softball players from 17 states and Canada. Find out what you need to know about this World Series tournament before it starts tomorrow.
And you can call it the ultimate hands-on learning experience today. We're sailing in the bay, what it's all about and how your children can get involved coming up.
And it's recipe challenge time. Jimmy, you're going down.
No.
Wait till you see the sweet treats we're whipping up today. No. Delmarva Life starts right now.
I want you to know that I already snuck a peek at what the recipe challenge is.
Oh, so you're cheating. You're cheating. Okay.
Well, not really.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
Throw a rough track there. I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D.
And we'd like to welcome our studio audience today. Love to give you a round of applause. Want to say hello to the Beta Sigma Phi sorority, a service and social sorority, visiting us today, and something tells me.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be fun.
I was popping off trying to be funny a while ago and said we may need to call in the bouncers, but I got a funny feeling with you guys. This may be a true issue.
Hey, we're back into the heat again. So as you can see, we have a Beat the Heat alert today. It's going on till about 6 o'clock. So
right, so beat the peak.
Beat the peak.
And if you can wait on doing the dishes or the clothes or whatever the case may be until we're out of this heavy time, do it later on this evening. It'll be cooler and won't be such a drag down on the grid.
Right, right. So we have been keeping track of the Peacocks in Crisfield.
Yes.
We started probably, what, a month or two ago? I don't even know.
It's been like
several
2
weeks.
months.
Several weeks ago. Oh, look, there's one right there crossing the street.
Can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why did the peacock cross the street?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. It's your line.
I forgot it.
To get away from the paparazzi.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I actually said that earlier.
You did say
today.
that. Yes, you did.
Oh my goodness, what a day it's been. It's the heat. Anyway, so we thought we'd check back in with their Facebook page because you know they have a Facebook page down in Crisfield.
I love
because the story is there's these 3 peacocks. It's actually a peacock and 2 hens
right,
that are roaming the streets of Crisfield. So everyone there has decided to just make them stars of the area. So they made a Facebook page. People are liking it. People are posting pictures of the peacocks or the peacock and hens, and they've just become celebrities down there in Crisfield. So much so that they are trying to raise money to buy a peacock costume that someone can wear. Yeah, you heard me right.
Really?
A peacock costume to wear in
like parades and stuff?
Parades and things like that, yeah. So, but I was looking through the Facebook page and looking at all the comments and everything, and I saw a couple comments, people saying, wait a minute, I only see 2 peacocks. There's only 2. What happened to the 3rd one? Did it die? Did it fly away? What happened? Well, John Phoebus, who seems to be the one in the know when it comes to the Crisfield Peacocks, he said that one of the girls tends to get left behind because she likes to look at herself in the store windows. So it's okay. The other 2 don't want to wait for her. So he suggested maybe they should name her Narcissus.
There are so many husband-wife jokes here that if I were smart, I would just let it go.
Oh my gosh, you can't make this stuff up. This is great.
No, this is awesome. This is terrific. We're going to be on Leno before you know. Anyway, great news about living here on Delmarva.
Yeah.
We already knew this, but finally, our first hot topic this afternoon is this. According to a new study of more than 48 million people, this is in England, they found the nearer that they lived to the coast, the more likely they were to report good health within the past year. And we already knew that, didn't we? Yes, we did. Researchers even took into account health factors like age, sex, socioeconomic status, and whether or not they live near parks or other green spaces.
Well,
so,
you know, I think because we live close to the coast, we spend a lot of time outdoors.
Outdoors, yeah.
And we exercise and we get our vitamin D.
We're not
through the
stressed.
sun.
It's
no,
nice.
No. Is there anybody stressed in here?
No,
I don't know.
we don't have anybody. So all y'all who are stressed, just stay up there in New York and Philly. And I probably shouldn't have said that. That wasn't very nice.
Some good news, more good news coming from Peninsula Regional Medical Center. It's among the nation's best hospitals for 2012, 2013, and has been named a best regional hospital on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. This, according to U.S. News and World Report.
That's great stuff.
They put out it's the publisher of the best hospitals.
Right.
So good news for them. And, you know, they have been racking up the awards at PRMC. U.S. News and World Report previously named PRMC a most connected hospital for its use of technology in support of patient care and patient safety. And it is in its best nursing home study earlier this year. It gave Peninsula Regional's transitional care unit a 5-star rating. So let's hear it.
That's top of the line. Top of the line. Good stuff, PRMC. Glad you're here. Moving on to the word from the Hotel Motel Restaurant Association Ocean City. It looks like this year is starting out to be a great one.
Yeah.
In their words, had a great start. Things are looking good for the rest of this season as well. Executive Director Susan Jones told this morning's Daily Times there's been a good start to the season without an overwhelming influx of visitors. In other words, that means there's still some rooms around. So it's been a good year so far for that, and that's also wonderful good news. Unfortunately, I don't know if this goes hand in hand or if it's just coincidence. It also seems that there is, well, let's just say a lot of funny money going into Ocean City.
Yeah.
There have been, I think, 2 duos arrested. They're looking for a 3rd duo. This is 16 $100 notes that a couple of guys used to get $5,000 in real money.
Wow,
They'd
that's
go
a
in
lot
and
of change.
buy like a $10 item and then get $90 in change, and they racked it up to almost $5,000, but they got caught.
They eventually got caught.
Just
probably wasn't worth it.
Don't do that. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, speaking of getting caught, a record BigEye tuna came in Sunday during Ocean City's tuna tournament. 257 pounds. It's the largest BigEye in the 25-year history of the tournament, caught by James Romero on his boat, or on the boat, I don't know if it's his boat, Absolute Pleasure.
Wow, that's a big fish.
That is a big
imagine.
fish. That's a lot of tuna.
The good news is he won that division of the tournament, which brought him over $224,000 in prize money.
That's about almost $1,000 a pound.
I think that would be worth an all-day fight. I'd go with that.
You do that.
The old Sussex County Courthouse, now this is the old one, not the new one, the second one on the Circle. This is the old one. This is the original one that was moved from the Circle to Bedford Street in Georgetown. They're getting some work done. 220-year-old building here. They last worked on it in 1987, I believe it was. It was patterned after a Lewis courthouse back in 1792, and they used it constantly up until 1837. When they built the second courthouse on the Circle. They fully restored it in 78, I think it was.
Yeah.
But if you go by there, take a look at that, because it's absolutely fascinating.
Yes, it is.
Beautiful building.
A couple of months ago, we were talking about Princess Anne. The Princess Anne Fair House wanted to get one of those signs, those lighted signs.
Oh, yeah, the LED sign?
The LED signs.
Yeah.
Their old marquee sidewalk sign, the
Letters
keep
keep falling off.
Or, I love how they
Doesn't
sometimes the
look good.
letters get mixed up and then it says something it's not supposed to say. Anyway, there were no rules.
No, yeah, they couldn't figure out what to do with it. No ordinances on it.
Right. So they decided to, the town commissioners decided to put a 12-day moratorium on new signs until they could
120.
figure. I'm sorry?
120 days.
120 days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I probably told you that wrong a while ago.
Yeah.
120 days.
Okay.
120-day moratorium. They said no more signs till we can figure out what to do with the LEDs.
Right.
Yeah.
So what they're going to do tonight is they're going to take in some public comment on that. That's 7 o'clock tonight. Princess Anne Volunteer Fire Department. If you'd like some more information, there's a number you can call, 410-651-1818. I guess the issue is whether it distracts drivers.
I guess so. We were talking about this in the office, and I guess that seems to be the issue, is whether or not it's a distraction or, you know, I don't know. I guess if they're bright enough, it could be an issue for residents or other people at night.
Right.
But yeah, they're going to talk about that tonight. So if you have any input that you want to put into this, 7 o'clock tonight at the Fire Hall. Do you remember 70s, 80s Clifton Davis? He was on Amen, That's My Mama. Later on, he was on the Jamie Foxx show, as a matter of fact. We got a picture here. He is with a Calvary Baptist Church member in Dover. This was a fundraiser last night at the Modern Maturity Center for Dover-based Calvary Pictures. The reason we're bringing this up is he is performing the lead role in a movie that's going to be filmed in Dover as well as Baltimore.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be a modern interpretation of the prodigal son story.
How about that?
So a really neat thing going on there, and they.
Lots of movies coming.
Yeah, there really is. Now I haven't seen when it's supposed to be out. But one of the guys that was primary, I think, in writing the script and putting the whole thing together had seen Courageous, the cop show, and what was the firefighter show?
Fireproof.
Fireproof. So they thought, you know what, we can do this,
Yeah.
and they're working on it, and it looks like they're making great progress. So he's the lead role. Going to be a lot of wonderful things. You wouldn't remember this guy because you're too young. Do you remember this guy?
Oh, I'm way too young.
Way too young to know this guy. Who can name this guy? Who can name him? Alf, alien life form, the cat-eating creature from, who remembers the planet he was from? Anybody? Melmac. Melmac.
Someone said, did someone say Orc?
Orc, yeah.
That was Mark.
That was Mark. Anyway, one of the most popular aliens in the country in the 80s. Have you ever wondered what his most embarrassing moment was? Well, listen.
My most embarrassing incident? Being mistaken for a Care Bear. I mean, really, do you see a belly badge?
I still laugh at him. The Hub Network is featuring Alf Week this week. Alf hosts the network's primetime lineup. They got some of the old shows from the 70s and 80s.
Oh, it really was a funny show.
It was very funny.
Yeah, there he is. I didn't know that Alf stood for
Alien Life
Form.
Yeah.
How about that?
From Melmac.
All right. Well, just because someone is much bigger than you doesn't mean you can't play tough guy. I find that out all the time. I'm always whipping him into shape.
Yeah.
Take a look at this video. A 7-week-old kitten attacks a 2-year-old Doberman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when you first watch this, you think this could end up badly.
Oh, that's it.
He's not afraid.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Come here. I'm gonna smack you again. Look at those teeth.
Isn't that amazing? Hey, that kitten, that kitten is the size of the dog's head.
Look at that.
I just think that's so. It goes to show you, environment does have a lot to do with pets and animals and everything. Because this dog knows that this is a pet.
Oh.
Look at this. Yep.
Oh. No, I don't think so, Tim. How about that?
Isn't that amazing?
Also has a lot to do with self-esteem.
Yeah. But I mean, we all know that.
Kick your butt.
If that Doberman wanted to, that's all I'm saying.
Like that. Yep.
That's all I'm saying. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, what do you do if someone you love makes a bad decision and ends up in trouble? What you need to know if you're left looking for answers.
And a little bit later on, thousands of softball players from across the country, even Canada, will soon be in town ready to play. How you can get in on the action.
Plus, we're in the kitchen this Tuesday. Jimmy and I are going head-to-head with a 5-minute recipe challenge.
I'm gonna embarrass you.
Ooh, that looks good, actually. Delmarva Live's life at its best here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. And your local York and Mitsubishi dealers.